Hey there everyone, and welcome to PvP Tips episode 5. What we're going to be looking at, actually, is it episode 5? Yes, episode 5. What we're going to be looking at in this video is some close matches I did with TracerWire from Hell's Finest. However, first I'm just going to look at a match I did with Talon Swift. Unfortunately, this was really laggy. I'm really just including it because I made it with him and I wanted to show it. He's another forum person. So at the time, his name was Snowman Killer. That's him. And we also matched with Batman from Archangels, who's another powerful person. So yeah, in this match, I won't bother pointing out too much, but basically, if you notice everything's juddering, I actually had 2 copies of King's Road open as well as this, as well as my screen recorder, and also iTunes playing. So my game was super laggy, and I wasn't really prepared for this. Anyway, yeah, basically he's a pretty powerful wizard, more powerful than me. So I thought this would definitely be an interesting match, and yeah, it was very close. I can't remember exactly what happens, but I'll see what I can say about it as we go through. So there I actually got lucky because he was attacking that archer too. I would have died definitely, but I managed to get a kill there. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm using Archmage at the beginning as well as Nature's Blessing. I don't always do that, but I do it when I'm against powerful people, just because it gives Flame Cannon that guaranteed more damage. Right, and when someone hasn't spawned properly and they're still in their ghost form, using skills on them won't actually damage them. Some skills do, but basically you just got to use basic attacks. I notice a lot of people still use skills on people when they're in that ghost form, and they don't do any damage. So you're wasting your time, as well as your mana and stuff. But yeah, as you can see right there, I actually ran away from Talim because in a one-on-one fight, he's going to beat me because he's got higher stats. So I went for Batman instead. We're coming up towards the end of the match now. Now, here's an example where it's a little bit laggy. I tried to use Flame Cannon on Batman. I don't know what happened there. It didn't hit him properly. I think it hit both of them. It might have hit both of them, but I didn't get the kill on Talon. Oh no, I did. I'm not sure exactly, but it was weird there. And yeah, just this whole match was very, very awkward for me. But somehow I managed to come out on top. Anyway, good match, Talon, and I hope I get more matches with you soon. Hopefully a little bit better than that. But yeah, still good fun. So now I'm going to go on and look at these TracerWire matches. Now, first up, I just want to say TracerWire is incredibly powerful. If we just pause on him here, he's got very high power, very high damage, very high armor and health. Like, you'll see this, but this is actually my first match against him. I completely forgot how powerful he was. I was there messaging my friends saying like, oh yeah, do you want to fight me in PvP? I'll turn it into a video and stuff. I forgot that, yes, Hell's Finest, I talked about it before, how they all know what they're doing there, and they all have good stats. Well, actually, yes, Hell's Finest is made of, not all of them, but the majority of them have incredibly high stats. They're sort of older players who know what they're doing and have very good characters. So, yes, TracerWire is probably one of the most powerful knights in the game. He's not at the absolute top sort of 5 or so, but he's very much up there. So, this first match, I won't spoil it, but I didn't realise he was going to be this powerful, so I kind of, I played quite badly. We also matched with Bench from Archangels, so there's another powerful person in there. So yeah, I don't think he's got much elemental damage. I'm not sure exactly. I can't remember, because this was done a little while ago. But yeah, straight off with the Archmage there, no question about it. I've got to have that on if I want to take him on. Unfortunately, Bench got tag teamed by us there. We both came at once. And yeah, you can see here, I'm aiming off, just literally trying to run away from Tracer. I'm going to heal up. And now I'm waiting. I was hoping he was going to come after me and I was going to expel him. But yeah. Always approach with Protection Bubble on, try to expel him. As you can see, I'm really struggling to do damage on him. Flame Cannon only does half his health, which is a very big surprise for me, so I tried to just run, but that didn't work. So yeah, now I know Flame Cannon does about half his health. Fireblast is going to do less than that, and yeah, basically I really need to catch him out or hit him with an Expel first to properly get all the hits in. So yeah, I actually use Fireblast a lot on knights just to slow them down. If you could see there, I was just spamming it over and over. I actually used a potion because I needed to grab a kill. But yeah, I'll spam Fireblast over and over on knights to slow them down. That holds them back really nicely, especially when it's in the second half of the match and you've got the faster cooldown, which is what we had there. Now, unfortunately, he had stun immunity. He saw me approaching, so yeah, put it on. And then annoyingly, I attacked when this guy was still invincible, so didn't get the kill for it. But yeah, I still got second place, just about. And I decided, okay, I need to rethink how I'm going to do this if I'm going to actually be able to take him on. So yeah, in PvP, some find it kind of mean tactics, but basically, you're not playing to duel a particular opponent. Like, if there are two powerful people and two weaker people, the idea isn't you just go and duel the most powerful person because they're evenly matched to you. No. The idea is to get the most kills in the match so you win. And that's what free-for-all is all about. It's not about having individual duels. And so, for that reason, I'm going to be going for the other people quite a lot more than him. Doesn't mean that I won't fight him at all. I'm not, completely avoiding him. But you saw there, I was very proud of that. That was a very well executed takedown of all three. And I'll just go through this again. So what I did, I opened with a flame cannon on TracerWire. Actually, oh no, it's starting. That's gone. So yeah, I put Archmage on. I saw that was him. Flame cannon. So I got rid of half his health. I then ran through the decoy there because decoy that will half the damage which the archer takes. But because I got Guardian Light on, I know that's going to destroy it as I run past. I'll then be able to expel both of them. I see he hasn't put Angelic Form on, so I can use the second Flame Cannon to kill him. Yeah, that was my aim for this match, and I was like, yes, okay, I've got off to a good start. Now, I'm going to expel him. I know he's going to use that decoy, so the expel will get that. This guy, if I teleport into him and then use skills on him, then that'll work. Now, unfortunately, I failed with a skill swap right at the end here, so I didn't have teleport, and ultimately, that got me stuck. But I tried to use Mimic to do double healing fountain. I thought, okay, I might actually be able to tank Tracer a bit, hit him down, and if he's stunned, then I can, get enough damage on him to actually kill him. But unfortunately, it didn't quite go to plan. So yeah, that's my way to really deal with him. As you can see here, I saw his health was on about 3/4, so I flame cannoned him down to 1/4, and he had to heal. That guy I know I can just literally teleport in and kill, so I'm trying to use that where I can. And stay away from him. He's Angelic Form. I messed up there. I do this a lot, and I'll just show this again. So yeah, he healed up. I went round. I got this person. Now he used ice spikes or something, and I thought it was Angelic Form. So when he's coming up, I think he's on Angelic Form. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to take him on there. I run round, and then he used Angelic Form, and I was like, what? I thought he didn't have it. I was so frustrated with that mistake because I make it so frequently, and really I should be able to see what skill they're using better. And then now we're even, and I was like, oh, I've been doing so well up to here. However, luckily, I got a Fireblast that took out both of them. That's the power of fire right there. So I was able to get this kill, and that was pretty much the match. Now, almost whenever you see two people taking on fighting in a corner like this, this map's good for it. So the person will spawn here, the second person will be coming in, and they'll probably be on this side or so, i.e. The angle on here. To normally hit someone, you need to be around, here to get the angle right. However, if someone's over here attacking the person, you can stand way further back, up around here, and Fireblast that person, hitting both of them. So, standing further back means it's easier for you to get away. You can actually teleport sort of to here and then run on, and there's no way anyone can chase you. So I tried to come into around here to Fireblast in. My Fireblast actually killed them both, which was good, but otherwise I'd be able to shoot from the sidelines from a very safe location. Bench wouldn't be able to attack me at all. Yeah, Fireblast is brilliant like that for going around corners, and yeah, it's actually I just want to show that bit there, but yeah, it's brilliant for going around corners, and you can use it on their dragons as well to hit them when they're around the corner and their dragon hasn't quite followed them. Just showing here when he's in ghost form right now, so you see Expel did nothing. Flame Cannon can do a bit more. It doesn't do its full damage, of course. Otherwise that would have killed him, but it does a little bit more than a basic attack, so you can use it to fight a bit faster. Now, if you saw there, Tracer's now switched to his move speed boots. This is because I won that last match. He was like, I need something better. So he put on move speed, and yeah, it does do better for him. So I see that's him there. I don't want to take him on right now. I want to grab a couple of kills, especially because I know he's going to use stun immunity. So right now I'm focusing on running away, and annoyingly, I think he gets that kill. I got stunned by Avalanche there. Now this is showing how I can actually take him down. I did an Expel followed by Guardian Light because I need that on and it will be doing a bit of damage. I then did Flame Cannon and Fireblast. Expel, because it does a long stun, it gives you enough time to do all that before he comes out of immunity and he can just heal himself. Sorry, before he comes out of the stun and he can just heal himself. And yeah, so that goes to show that he does have much higher stats than me, but because of my fire and stuff, it is actually possible for me to take him down if I use the skills in the right combination and all that. However, I don't want to go into him in melee, and yeah, I got stuck there. I tried to teleport away, but I kind of did it a little bit too late, so I got caught up. And you never want to get caught up between two knights. I think in this match they're actually all three knights. Yeah. No, that's the next match. I got one other wizard in this one. So yeah, in that one, I can't remember exactly what I was trying to do in that encounter. Let's just take another look. So I opened with a flame cannon, and I wanted to Guardian Light and teleport. You can see my mouse is up at the top. I'm really, really trying to use that teleport, but got stuck there and I couldn't get away. My plan would have been to teleport away and Fireblast behind to hold him back. So yeah, I've pretty much lost this one now because he's on 8 kills. There's no way I could catch up. And now it's on 9 kills, so yeah. And he's on angelic form, so I can't even fight him there. But you can see I'm waiting for him to come out. I tried an Expel, hoping that he was off angelic form, but it was a little bit too early. And yeah, unfortunately, nothing really happened from there. So now we're moving on to the 4th match. This is the one with 3 knights. So my mobility here is really going to help out. I just quickly checked that guy to see if he had any elemental jewels. They're often placed on the curio or weapon. It's not always the case, but yeah, if you want a quick check, I look at the curio and the weapon. So yeah, I grab, again, same as the last time, I grabbed that kill at the top rather than taking on TracerWire. He immediately went for me there because the other person put angelic form on, so I backed off, started spamming Fireblast in, and you can see, if we just go back just a little bit, and just watch this again. So the guy uses angelic form, Tracer turns around, runs to me, I teleport away, and if you see, I'm moving, I go to move away there because I'm anticipating him running after me, but he chooses not to, so I just, at this point, keep spamming Fireblast in. Now, unfortunately, I don't know what stunned me there. I think it was his, he's got that set bonus, which when it activates, it does a massive area effect stun and it gives you a move speed boost, as well as other boosts. However, I look back after watching this through to sort of see what I wanted to commentate on. I looked at his gloves and they don't look like they're those gloves. Maybe it's just because I don't know what the knight variant is, but yeah, so I think he has that set bonus and that's what happened there. So it stunned me, it gave him a move speed boost, and it basically got him a kill on me. But yeah, I'll carry on. So at this point, I thought he had angelic form on there again, but yeah, thankfully not. So I was able to get his health down and then get rid of that dragon, because I hate dragons. so I hit that guy who goes to angelic form. And I went to hit this guy. And he went to angelic form. So I was like, oh god, knights. They're easy to play, but sometimes really frustrating. So I kept him back with Fireblast, and yeah, managed to just about take down TracerWire there using Expel. Now, thankfully, the other knight got this kill. I was really annoyed because I was like, no, missed. But thankfully, missed didn't kill me. So I am still ahead of TracerWire on the score. So I do my buff ups. I see him here. Now, rather than taking him on, I actually assumed he was going to use stun immunity, so I didn't bother expelling. This froze for everyone. That was an hour change, I think. But yeah, so I focused on getting the other 2 kills, and then when I did take him on, he actually used, I think that's a smoke screen bomb, meaning I can't hit him properly. And yeah, anyway, by this point I've won the match, so I was very happy. We each got 2 matches. It was good fights with him there. I enjoyed it lots. And yeah, if you're wondering about archer and knight tactics, I do plan on talking about it more in other videos. In this video here, I was showing me fighting a knight that's more powerful than me, and the matches were very close. So I really wanted to focus on me fighting him and what I was doing, rather than what he was necessarily doing to fight other people. And also, it's slightly different because he's kind of super powerful, so he kills everyone. So he may not use tactics which other knights would. But as a general rule, when knights are playing wizards and archers, and other things, is really focus on the approach, because I see a lot of knights using both whirl and angelic form when they approach someone. And to be honest, whirl, if you use it, well, they'll use angelic form and then whirl. I guess because they're thinking whirl is a good damage bonus when you're in there next to them. But really, whirl isn't going to be doing that much damage. And when you use it, you kind of stop. And if people see you angelic form, they're going to run. So if you then stop by buffing up with other things, they're not going to they're going to get away. So what I really recommend is learn how the other people approach you. Try to learn it at the very start of the match, and then if they are going to do something like I do, where I teleport in and then use Expel, then watch when they're approaching and use whirl slightly in advance, so you have that stun immunity when they come to attack you. Then try and chain the things together, so you do whirl, then you do angelic form, and then you do whirl again. I'm not sure of the cooldown on whirl, but I see a lot of knights using it quite frequently, especially in the second half of the match. So yeah, you want to chain those together, and if you stun someone, wait a few seconds before then applying whirl again, because they'll probably immediately try to open with a stun. So if you've got that stun immunity, yeah, if you can corner someone as a knight, and then use your skills right, you can almost always get a guaranteed kill. You see there at various situations where I got stuck, even when I was trying to teleport away and stuff, I got stuck with some knight and they killed me. So yeah, I will try to go into more details on knight and archer tactics in the future, but to be honest, I don't know it as well as some other people out there, because I don't actually play them in PvP, but I do watch them very closely, and I try to learn. So I'll try to give out the knowledge which I have. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm not sure exactly when the next clip will come up, because I've actually now got through all the clips which I had produced from pretty much last week. But yeah, hopefully this weekend or sometime over the next week. I may be a little bit too busy next week, but I'll try and grab some more PvP footage, some good stuff that we can analyze, and I'll look at archer and knight tactics. I think that's really the main thing I'm going to go into now, rather than just more wizard stuff. So yeah, if you have anything specific you want to look at, just let me know and I'll try and make a video on it. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.